Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the school of how to become a good YouTuber.
Got this feeling that everything comes to an end. I can feel it running again and again. Still I try to make it work, but I'm just caught up with my face beneath the dirt. But I ain't mad now.
Okay, so I know a lot of people are gonna be like, yeah, you could grow your channel, you can make YouTube into a profession and stuff like that. The truth is, there's this little thing where you can make it into a profession, or it's just really impossible to. So here's some tips on how you guys can start off with your channel and just make it so much better. So first off, I want you guys to look at all these bigger channels. What do you guys notice about? I'm gonna give you a few examples right on your screen right now. So tell me, what do you guys know? Obviously, you have people who use effects. You have people who have the most eye-catching thumbnails. You have people who make really good content because of their personality or like all that other stuff. You have people who make really good quality content. And you also have people stand out than the average YouTuber. So I guess what you have to start off with is editing. So I'm going to be giving you some softwares that you guys can use to edit your videos. So when I started off editing my videos, I used to use this software called Camtasia Studio. Ideally, it was a really good software to use. But when I started, I used this software called Windows Movie Maker. But that was before I had this channel. But when I first had this channel, I decided to look at some professional editing softwares. For example, Camtasia Studio, Adobe After Effects, Adobe Premiere Pro, Sony Vegas Pro. A lot of these softwares are what people use to edit their videos. Now, if you guys are asking what I use Sony Vegas Pro 14 to edit all my videos. I know a lot of people use like the older versions of Sony Vegas and like the newer versions, or maybe even different kinds of editing softwares. But when I started out using Camtasia Studio, and then I worked my way into going on to Sony Vegas. And now I'm actually really good at using Sony Vegas and using the effects for it. So yeah, it's pretty much easier to use this than Camtasia Studio. So those are the softwares. Now, why do you need them? Editing is a big thing, especially if you're like a really big YouTuber. You need to have some really good content. You need to make your content look good. If you want to cut out all the awkward pauses like this, is you have to try and cut it up as if you're speaking one whole sentence and then transitioning it onto another topic or something. Use Scarce as an example. He cuts up all his content and talks about the latest news. Another thing that you should do, add transitions, add video effects to make your videos look good and popping. Add like all this kind of stuff. Just try to make it so that way your content actually looks like other people's content who have like 50,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers. You want to try to make your content stand out so you don't look like you are not a good YouTuber. Here's an example of how it should be done.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! Right to the first basketball court. There is one in Paradise Palms that I know of, and we are gonna shoot on that hoop real quick, and then we're gonna dip. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Please don't look at me, buddy! Yeet! Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeet! Okay, back it up. Yeet! Kobe! Okay, now we gotta go. There's a revolver here. I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna bool on them, okay? Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Okay. Mr. Dark Power 1482. Good job, buddy. You can play this game. Fuck. All we can do is get into a golf cart and freaking dip it. Shopping cart, come with me. Oh, a llama. Would you look at that? Ah, Fortnite devs blessing me today as usual. Hello, Mr. Rama. Are we doing this again? No. Yeah, we're not doing it again. I'm sorry.
So if you put all the editing components together, you could end up with that kind of video. Okay, so now you have the videos done, but what about the GFX? This is a big thing if you're a YouTuber. This is a really big thing, especially if you want to stand out. Graphic designing is something that's like really insane and really huge. Now there's certain kinds of options that you can do to this. You can either hire a graphic designer to do all your thumbnails, all your revamps, maybe even your streaming overlays or overlay just for videos. Or you could do it yourself. You could also download a template, which I don't really recommend doing because I feel like other people who are also trying to get on the same page would also have the same exact template as you. So I don't think that's a really good idea. Or the third option, which I don't really recommend, making a revamp by yourself. Yeah, it really helps a lot if you have people who do it for you. If you don't have enough money, then you can always just maybe go on the template route, but like I said, I don't really recommend it. So yeah, now you have that down. Now, what about for your thumbnail? Like I said, you could also do the same thing with your thumbnails as well. So yeah, now you have your thumbnail, your revamp, your editing down. what else is next? You want to get the right equipment. Equipment is key when it comes to making videos. So I know a lot of you guys are probably not able to get equipment. You're maybe also not in the position to be able to get any of the equipment. First off, there are cheaper options. A lot of people typically use like a really high-end computer, really high-end camera, or really high-end mic, or whatever. A lot of the YouTubers who are in like, who have like more than 1 million subscribers or around the 100K range, usually have like really high-end cameras, really high-end mics, just really high-end setups in general. So I mean, you don't really need to have that. It's not required for you to have like a really high-end setup and all that other stuff. However, it is recommended that you do have some high-end gear in order for you to make really good YouTube videos. But however, there is a cheaper option. If you're not in the current state to order like a really high-end computer or a really high-end like mouse and keyboard or microphone, that's okay, because I'm about to show you guys some pretty good equipment for a really good price range. The most high-end camera that a lot of people typically like to use is a Canon Rebel T3i or the Canon G7X. Typically a lot of the Canon stuff and a lot of the mics that people use, like gamers, are the Razer Siren or the Audio Technica, but it is not required. A lot of people think that it's required for you to have like all this certain kind of things. It is not. And trust me when I say that. I've been doing this for almost 2 years now, and it's pretty safe to say that you don't need any of this, except some of the stuff that I'm about to tell you guys right now. First off, you want to see if you have like a really good PC. Like I said, you don't really need a high-end PC. You just need something that will get the job done, that you can edit your videos on. So first off, find yourself like a computer or maybe even a laptop, so that way you can like temporarily get all your stuff sorted. Now the computer that I use is an HP Pavilion 21. I've had this for about 6 or 5 years now, so this computer has done me so much. Like I said, you don't really need a really beefy computer or a high-end computer in order to make good YouTube videos. You can simply just use a laptop. So yeah, you can use a laptop or a computer in order to like make YouTube videos. Now, if you are willing to spend a lot of money on a computer, I recommend going to this website called Ironside PC. Go on their website and you can basically choose a computer and do whatever you guys want, or you can choose a PC that they have for you. Now you can basically pick your parts from their site, and I personally have used Ironside before, and their site is absolutely amazing, and I highly recommend you guys go check their site out. Since we're also on the topic about equipment, like I said, I wanted to talk to you guys about keyboard, mouse, and microphone. First off, I want to be talking to you guys about like keyboard and mouse and stuff like that, and I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm going to say. It is not required. If you don't have a mouse or if you don't have a keyboard, this is for you. For those that don't actually know, I actually own a Logitech G213 Prodigy, and this actually was $60. Obviously, it's not expensive as like Razer and their equipment and stuff like that. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. So you really don't need like a gaming keyboard unless you're playing like a PC game. As far as the mouse, I don't really have like a gaming mouse. It's just a regular Dell mouse that I use. Gets the job done for whenever I'm playing CSGO or like any other computer-based game. So yeah, you don't really need any of it. Now, one thing that I'm going to be talking to you guys about is audio. Audio is something that is required. You don't want your audio to sound like this.
What's going on, guys? My name is Xenon and welcome back to a brand new video here today on the channel.
But you also don't want to sound like you're doing an ASMR video.
Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Xenon and welcome back to a brand new video here today on the channel.
You don't want to do that. First off, I just want to mention that you guys won't need to be spending a whole lot of money to buy like a Razer Siren or an Audio Technica 1820 microphone. It is not required for you to waste all that money. There are some cheaper options which I recommend that you guys take and that you guys don't take for granted. One of the best purchases that I have made, buying my Blue Snowball. This goes for around $60 on Amazon, and it is honestly one of the greatest purchases that I have made in my life. I've had this microphone for about a year now, and it's done the job, and I honestly really like this microphone. So if you guys are looking for a microphone, then, you know, Blue Snowball, $60. What more could you ask? Like, that is just insane. I don't know. I really don't know what to do. Like, $60 for a microphone. You guys gotta understand. This microphone is literally one of the greatest microphones of all time. Okay, so hear me out here. You have all your components. You have great editing. You have great GFX. You have a great setup and great video quality and great things to make your video look amazing. The only downside is your name. An example of a username that you probably should not have is XXXXX quickscope XXX triple no scope XYZL112. What? You guys may be asking why, But hear me out. If you want your audience to know you more, you need to have something simple, and you need to have something that people will kind of remember you. You need to have a name that people will remember you by and that you kind of go by. How do people know all these YouTubers' names? It's because of the fact that their name is easy to pronounce, it's easy to say, it's not atrociously long. Another thing that you guys should not do if you are making a YouTube username, do not put any numbers on your username. I know this sounds kind of crazy, and I know you've heard it from a lot of other YouTubers, but do not. I just don't. Like, please, for the love of God. So yeah, that's pretty much sums up about the name. I don't really think I need to give examples for that. Tip number 5 million. Render your video, upload it to YouTube, put a thumbnail for it, put a really good title, put an awesome description on your video, and you're done. So yeah, that's pretty much about it for this video, guys. I know this is kind of like a different kind of video that I normally don't do, but if you guys do enjoy this, then leave a like. I'm going to be doing more of these if you guys do enjoy this. These tips could also help out bigger YouTubers. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does kind of come into good use. At least I hope it does. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys didn't, please be sure to leave a big fat thumbs up. Let's see if we can hit, I don't normally put a like goal, but let's see if we can hit at least 5 likes. I'm feeling pretty good today. Alright though, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the videos. I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace out, everybody.